Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or...
Yes.
Right.
Finger looking good.
I don't tonight we are doing adventure book number 12 of Candlekeep Mysteries, The Curious Tale of Wisteria Vale. I'm super excited for it. Hank, everyone should know that. Maybe you're jumping in random. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Rio.
I know your life.
I'm Jake.
Marga.
Coulter.
Walter.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Helena.
If you look below their heads, you'll see if they were telling the truth or not.
Just ignore it. It's fine.
In the future, we should just all say each other's name. Like whoever's across from you, say their name.
I'm Helena.
Oh.
Or we could be like, that's Jake. That's Hank.
It's so crossed.
I am Spartacus.
I am also Spartacus.
Fun fact, when I was
I am
I thought
also
his name was
Spartacus.
Sporadicus. And so I would be like, I told my mom, I was like, we're reading about Sporadicus right now. And she's like,
Who?
why am I paying so much for that education? Why?
Yeah, that's right. You did go to private school.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did. Anyway, would our lovely Helena regale us with a recapitation of...
Well, we've just had another successful case closed of the Candlekeep files. We assisted a genie who was entrapped to a mad wizard, Zikram. So we had to go up a friggin' mountain, take him down. Wasn't that terribly hard, actually. We got a huge crit on him. That is how it happened, and that's how it will be remembered.
Yes.
So now we made our way back. It's been 9 months. You want me to go into that? You want to say it?
I think I'll take it from there.
Okay.
So since we last were with our adventures, it's been 9 months. And I believe a few different things have happened throughout this time. People have come and gone. They have done various things that they've wanted to do. Would someone like to go first? All right.
So almost immediately after we get back to Candlekeep from the what was the name of the mountains? Cloud Peaks, I want to say. The Cloud Peaks. Benlin heads for Baldur's Gate. I'm looking to obtain a very specific item that we talked about before, and then somebody else can go, but that's going to come up later.
So was that a long journey or just like a quick trip to Baldur's Gate?
Water's Deep would have been a lot closer, but I made a point to go all the way to Baldur's Gate.
So like weeks you're gone.
I mean, probably not. I'm level 11 and we have magical resources, so probably not.
Okay.
It's probably
you
like
didn't,
a
you
week.
Didn't, you didn't go anywhere else. You just kind of went there.
I went
did your
there and then
business,
came back, and ever since I've been back, I've been incredibly distant.
Awesome.
Like working in the smithy, all hours.
Did you go with the group to
I did not.
Pages?
Do you want to confront him about that? As the very next day after you get back, he's packing up a horse.
So as soon as we would have gotten back, having in the end of the last adventure freed Page's people from his backstory where he ran from the people hunting, basically.
Yeah, we spent a wish
family.
bell to free your people.
To free them. Page would have been more than happy to invite everyone back to see his family and friends and everything. And yeah, it would have been probably a little over a week's adventure, is my guess.
So when you go to invite Benlin, he's strapping a horse.
Yeah. Oh, you're taking a horse to... I thought we were all going to walk.
What do you mean?
Oh, did I not tell you? I wanted you all to come meet my family, my tribe, my people, my homies.
You wanted to do that. That makes sense.
Yeah, kind of. Was hoping to do that soon. You know, haven't seen them in a long time. Not without the constant threat of death.
Hey, you know what? We have the rest of our lives to do that, but I have a finite number to take care of something else that is equally important to me. I hope you can understand. And if you could put it off by a week, I'd be more than happy to go. But I can't imagine you wanting to wait even a day longer.
Really don't want to wait.
Hey,
Is that
Kirill and Naya make better traveling companions than me anyway.
okay? And then I walk away with my head down.
Paige.
It'll just slightly flapping.
Mm-hmm.
I just get on my horse and head out to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a fun trip. I mean, it still would have been.
I mean, you still go with everybody else.
Yeah. You guys all see that the myth that cats don't like water is just that, a myth, but only when they have the choice
Right.
of getting wet.
Oof.
Yeah, I would
So-
say. Okay. Yeah, so I would have gone with Paige and everybody else back to his community. I think I would have stayed there for a couple of months, working with the like single females in that group, like to help them get organized and develop skills so that they can be independent and get a community going again.
Rebuild.
Rebuild.
Kirill's first order of business upon returning to Candlekeep from the keep of the Cloud Giants, keep to keep, would have been to give Zindi all of the details at excruciating levels of depth, going through exactly how the contraption worked as far as he could perceive it. Obviously, doesn't have the same skill set as Zindi, but as he tried to sketch as much as he could, and explaining the staff and all the pieces. And I'm sure that we probably let them know that this thing is here, so go look at it.
They probably sent delegates back there
Yeah.
to like look at it. So
Didn't we wreck it?
no,
And
I
how
wanted to.
scepter of all things. I mean, I just feel like you could lose it too easily. It's too important for that. Why would you put it in a scepter?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he would have chosen that, but I mean, maybe it was because so he could have like a smaller piece of the crystal into the scepter, and so that he was connected to it no matter where he was in the building, and that way he could aim it to anything that he really needed to.
I just would have
wish
thought
I
of
had
a
been.
chain.
From up in the rafters, you hear, "Tell her about the tea."
Can I offer you some tea?
Oh, tea would be lovely, but don't we have to go?
Blue
To
jug.
Where'd you get that?
Is there a sink nearby? Just upend it.
Amazing.
I think it's only a gallon of tea, but
It reads.
yeah. So it's once per day. You can choose a liquid, and then you can't use it again until all the liquid's empty. So you're doing the right thing, but
That's all of our tea for the day.
So we now have endless tea and soy sauce.
and mayonnaise and oil and acid.
These two are just tea and soy sauce, I think is what.
Is that true?
I think
on-
it was. It
on-
had the abilities, but what was in there currently,
On Benlin's character sheet, it says that they can do the other things too.
it is
and they just can't do poison.
correct.
Oh,
It
okay.
just can't do poison items. So,
Excellent.
but yes, when you acquired them, it was tea and hot tea and soy sauce. So you probably were just carrying home hot tea and soy sauce.
So we do have other things. Apologies.
Yeah.
So it's 4 gallons of beer, 1 quart of boiling hot tea, 1 gallon of honey, 2
Only a
gallons
quart?
yeah,
Oh, that's
2
not that
gallons
much.
of mayonnaise, a quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, 1 gallon of wine, and then the other one does all of that and then soy sauce.
Does Paige develop a taste for beer?
So we have non-lethal alchemy jugs.
That is fantastic. That was worth the trip alone, I think. Benlin's not there.
I know.
Um,
And then I just can't imagine that you guys got the book open. And then, I mean, did you get any information from the Jinn about what was going on and why he was in there and what he was doing? And so we'll just discuss.
Go
that.
back and forth.
Yeah.
he was so friendly.
I'm so sad I missed this one. I really would have loved to talk to him. I mean, I'm sure everyone was so excited to talk to him.
About that. Some family squabbles with Benlin, but that's all right.
Oh,
We got through it. The wish worked out.
Maybe I won't bring it up to him.
I wouldn't. At least not that portion. He would love to talk to you about the jugs.
Maybe one of these days I'll take a trip and meet the dragon that you guys went and saw. I don't know if I've ever met a dragon before. That might be fun.
We should bring a gift next time.
Ashgarlith
Yes. We should definitely bring a gift next time.
gifts. I'll write it down in my notebook. Gifts for Ashgar.
Paige pops up. You can have a piece of chalk to give to him.
No.
Ooh. Would he like chalk?
About that, I stole a piece of chalk. This one.
Put us all at risk.
Look, in my defense, Paige is going to sit nice and proper next to you in the chair. He told me explicitly that we couldn't. So I had to.
I'm not sure I follow your logic.
If Curl starts a story with, you may not, under any circumstance, write this down and use this for research, what are you going to do?
Ask more questions.
And then use it for research, right?
Well, after I've convinced him otherwise.
What if he threatened to kill you if you can outright try to convince him?
Would I have
Is Cindy or Anishi
I have no
over
clue.
there? No?
I think
Never mind. It was a personal victory, okay?
I'll believe you.
Thank you.
If you say so.
Well, he certainly gets to brag about it now. We all made it out alive.
Yeah.
which is why we will never bring the chalk back.
Oh, so we get to keep it.
Forever.
I think that might be
Excellent.
the best.
And tuck it in the ear.
As he walks around with a piece of chalk now behind his ear.
I think if Zindy's all right with it, I would love for when oh no, I'd lost names also. When Paige is leaving his kind of disappointing conversation, for Zindy and Carol to approach with travel games. We made this whole list.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are location specific.
Okay.
Some of them have to do with the proper names of plants and animals.
Ooh. Okay. I love a challenge.
I think it'll be fun.
I think so too. And then I came up with a game called Dingo. And so
What's that?
when you spot something while we're traveling, you can mark it off on the sheet, and if you get all of them in a row, then you win.
That sounds simple.
Yeah.
Is it a chalkboard?
Well, I mean, it is on this and on the parchment, and so we're gonna have to keep making other ones because it doesn't quite,
Okay.
erase. But
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Okay, great.
Fantastic.
Are we?
I should make it on slate. And I walk away to go rethink Dingo.
Paige is ready to go whenever
Yep.
everybody else is.
So go on
Where's
your trip.
Bo?
I'll go with you.
Okay. Awesome.
Kirill spent the entire trip, like once they got there, recording the history of the people since they've been in danger and in captivity, and kind of like making sure that their story is detailed, and both the atrocities that were committed upon them and their perseverance in surviving it, and like making sure that this is a tome that can live in Candlekeep so that their history is known thus forward as they reform their society.
I think Zindy would specifically focus on the effects of the wish and how that manifested for the people, and kind of like, okay, because of the wish, these were the ramifications, and this is what happened, and this is how it affected, kind of rippling effect.
Is there any noticeable difference to Paige from the wish spell? Like, did anything happen?
I mean, I don't know. I would say that that's probably up to you. Gazri Azam, specifically didn't mess with the verbiage. Like, he went with the spirit of what you were wishing for, and so.
Okay.
I think you might be like a little legend among your people now. Like they're gonna
Once
be like,
they-
he's
yeah.
our hero.
Yeah,
He
for sure.
saved us all.
I mean, you definitely earned your manhood.
Yeah.
Does that mean your name changes?
I think it does. I think it means that you get a new, like, family name and thus, like, make your own.
Oh man.
Or it's got to be, like, given to you, I think, is what I've...
And you're missing out on that, Benlin. on this momentous occasion.
Okay.
So, well, we'll have to figure. I'm still calling you Paige. Sorry, I don't mean to dead name you, but
But maybe it's now like Page Freedom or like Page Liberator or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably how it would go. I
Oh,
don't know,
Page
really.
Liberator is basically Page Thievery, except with a completely different connotation.
Connotation.
You should celebrate things.
Ooh, funny.
I think
Page liberation.
Bo, Naya, Zindi, and Kirill can help all come up with it at like around the campfire one night after dinner when everyone's talking about the story.
Cindy's probably had way too much to drink, even though she's.
Paige's parents are like, "So what's your new family name now that you've grown out of ours?" Oh, I didn't think about that.
Page amazingness. That's him.
Cindy getting trashed.
Yeah.
Oh,
She just had way too it tasted really good. So
She's
she
a
just kept,
furball, so
Yeah.
that is
that's-
impressive.
yeah.
it just tasted really good, and so she just kept drinking it. It was like juice. It's grown-up juice that was really
It's catnip wine.
yeah. That dandelion wine is just ooh,
It's a nice mint wine.
yeah.
I've been encouraging 2 of the young adult female tabaxis, like 2 friends, I would say, and they're really into you. They follow you around a lot. And so they're definitely wrapped on this conversation about what your new name is going to be.
Excellent.
One's ginger, one's all black.
Ooh, nice.
Are you trying to set up a 3-way for Paige?
Of course she is.
I just wanted to, capitalize on this fame that he's experiencing right
I'm here
now.
for it.
Yeah. That's what friends are for. Good deal.
Okay, so are we still talking about your name?
Sure.
Well,
Do you
we
have
can
any
get
ideas? I like amazingness, but it may not have to be as like long and cursively spoken.
If I was to have a choice of name and your experience, I would definitely lean in to the concept of freedom.
Okay.
You'll be a legend one way or another, but it might as well be fun in the
It
book.
just feels also conceited. Bo, what do you think?
I like Liberator.
Liberator?
Paige the amazingness freedom liberator.
It doesn't roll off the tongue. I just
Well, he's not liberating freedom. It's-
Naya.
What if it was like Page Epic? Like you're graduated to a longer form of prose.
And what do you think?
I think
Whatever
it should
you
be.
think. Whatever
I
you
think
think.
it should be Stud Muffin.
Shut up. I mean, maybe if you like that.
Or maybe
If you like it.
enough for both.
Way too much.
The ginger's a little bit older. She's had a bit to drink.
She's been drinking with Zindi.
I like what she has to say. She speaks her mind.
Why is it my campaigns?
Page.
We all knew what we were getting into when during Zero Session she said, I want to be a sex worker.
It's been great.
Very sex positive
Enjoying it.
monk, So we all knew what we were getting into. I think like 3rd episode, I got a dildo and we're surprised now.
I was re-listening to part of that episode for something. And yes, you did get a dildo.
I got a cologne.
Was that yours?
When I'm naked.
It was not mine. No,
Oh, okay.
that was Shimshine.
Page Salvation.
I like that. That's
And
cool.
it's PS for sure.
Because he's never quite done.
Wouldn't that
Always
be a
more to go.
problem?
More so in
problem.
the realm of immortality, always continuing.
Oh,
All right. Page salvation. Can I take a drink of my mint wine?
I'm gonna take a healthy swig.
It's so cool for you.
And then after you set your cup down, I switch it with some water. Or watered down wine. We'll start there.
Yay.
And then I drink hers.
I can't live to either of you.
You're gonna with me. I can see Betty Ware.
It just goes. Home is where the shell is.
For those of you watching for the first time, this is a total at the other end of the table.
I don't know why I look at those two cameras. Instead
That's
of
what you're used
I do the same thing. If I'm sitting there, I look over here and it cannot see me.
I
Okay.
forget they're there.
Okay.
So they're gone for months.
Yes. It sounds like at least a month, if not multiple months.
I would
I
say
would-
probably 3 weeks to a month,
Yeah.
Okay.
just
And
to
I
like
would-
introduce and make sure everything's okay, and then come back.
And I think I would have stayed longer, like months,
Okay.
to help them with all that stuff.
Okay. So while they're there, what's Benlin doing?
While they're there, I go to Baldur's Gate, buy what I need to buy, and then I come back and I just spend all my time in between the forge and then whatever would be the equivalent of like a magical workshop, so I can do enchantments and whatnot. And I basically just do that, go to sleep. I never go to the hearth.
You said you're withdrawn a lot. Do you answer my letters?
No.
Don't like that.
The Jackalwares have been taking care of Chomp Good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, get up, go to the forge, go to the enchantery, and go back to my chambers.
So is he now aware, Dragonling?
No. He's not a humanoid, so he's immune to lycanthropy.
It's my world right now.
No?
Just kidding.
If you want to give me
I do not.
a Drake
I
with
want you to
lycanthrope powers,
Absolutely not.
I'm not going to stop you.
Okay, so
And then I pick up, like, after Naya's back.
everyone is back at Candlekeep now.
Yeah, I think the first night, like, because it's, you know, probably after dinner and everything when we return, maybe it's just dark. And generally, Benlin's still always in the hearth. So probably come in, and if you both are with me, you're welcome to be. It's like fling open the door and then, Benlin, we have returned victorious.
Crickets.
I mean, the Jackalwares.
I know.
Okay.
They don't answer to Kira.
Benlin, are you here?
Hey, friends, where's your
What?
Where's Benny Bobob?
Oh, Benny Boba, he hasn't been here in a couple weeks. Months? Weeks? Days?
Wow.
I don't know. You
I
were
mean,
just
it
really
might
hard.
be
I don't know what
Okay,
to do.
yeah.
because we were gone for like a
Right.
couple adventures before that. So
Well, and I remember at the beginning of the adventure,
it's beginning of
Dhikran, you said you
I
retired. Yeah.
But I always go to this hearth still.
sure.
But-
Okay.
I don't know. He works us really hard. I don't know what. It's been a long time.
Are there people in the hearth right now, or is it just us?
We're
that's
just up
part
here
of it?
now.
Guys, you can shut down, take the rest of the night off.
What's that?
You might confuse them.
I might.
when you stop working and enjoy free time?
The earth cracks and the clouds thunder.
And then rises from the ground.
Never, never. Who will prep the tuna surprise?
The surprise is it's not prepped.
One of them goes and lays on a couch, but as he's laying on the couch, he's like folding napkins and then setting them in a pile and then folding another napkin like this.
That's really
Yeah.
good. Really good.
Okay, we need to find Benlin and get him to sort this out.
I agree.
Oh, and also Chompgood is with them.
Chunkgood is bounding around like a crazy dragon.
Buddy, hey buddy, remember me? I gave you food. I'll give him another
I
ration.
He licks it and then looks at like the roast that's over the fire
Uh-huh.
and then just goes and sits in front of that.
I'm gonna go and pull out a dagger and slice off a piece of the roast.
Nice.
Hmm.
Nice.
Can you
Will say
take?
thank you in Draconic?
Oh, I speak Draconic, and I'll say in Draconic. Can you take me to Daddy?
Daddy has not been to visit in so long. I fear he has forgotten me.
Why have you abandoned your child?
I'll get down on a knee and like scruff his like where his ears would be. Daddy would never forget you. I'm sure he's just very busy.
What does this conversation sound like to us? Carol speaking.
Draconic is actually a beautiful, super magical language, but
Not at this table.
I didn't know Kiro could make that sound.
I will
It's a very hard dialect.
after reassuring him, I will stand up and pat him on the head. I'm concerned.
What did Chunkwood say?
Sorry, it's a little
I'm
flubby.
concerned too. Are you?
Benlin hasn't been by to see him in quite a while.
Oh,
That doesn't.
that's uncharacteristic.
I did invite
Yes.
him on the trip with us, and he turned me down.
I did
But he
think
was
that was strange.
packing
because
a
he was
horse.
Busy. But I mean, he would have been hopefully back right now. We were gone for quite some time.
I mean, it's if he's not here and it's after dark, he should, I assume, be in his rooms.
We can
There's
go
only
check.
one way to find out.
no answer. But it's not locked either.
Without checking, I kicked the door.
Out of my hand.
So, sorry, just a thought here. Are you back by now?
Well,
Or
so if
was
this is
this-
occurring when they're getting back from the
You're
trip,
still
then
gone.
no, I'm
Okay.
still gone.
So I would just like to point out that Benlin's room has its own floor. And he is nowhere to be found.
I'll stomp on it. Benlin, are you here? Trying to knock you awake.
God, he's in the floor.
He's in his floor phase again.
I know that it won't necessarily make any difference if we find the spot, but can I perceive to try and find the spot or investigate?
Sure.
See?
I mean, it's still feet of stone, so he might not even hear us, but that's, I think, what Kirill would want to do,
I'm
because
like
now I'm concerned.
bending down, trying to just push claws out into the stone, trying to find where he.
16?
No, it's all stone, and it's not like
Can't you tell half the person?
Could I?
You would have
it's
to
that's
see
blocked. Yeah, I think it's blocked by like a foot of stone or
Oh,
something.
okay. Can't just be like, hey.
Is there paper in the room anywhere?
Is there paper in the room?
I very purposely left no note.
But is there like paper of any sort?
I'm sure there's like, I mean, I write letters to Naya, so I'm sure there's like a letter writing kit in my writing desk.
Okay. I will go and just write a letter just saying, "Hello, Benlin. We have returned from meeting Paige's family. They were absolutely lovely. We stopped by the hearth and are a little bit concerned. Just wanted to make sure you're all right. Just so you're aware, Chomgood is feeling very... I'm trying to find the proper phrasing because I don't want to guilt him about this.
No,
Is
neglected.
feeling very neglected right now.
Hurt
So
is
I
also
would
a good word.
recommend that you visit him
Abandoned.
to put his mind at ease. We assured him that there was no ill will between you and that you must just be busy, but it would always be better coming from you. And on that note, we would also like to see you. P.S. Paige's initials are P.S.
Forgotten. I keep thinking of synonyms.
You're walking out the doors.
As always, love and friendships.
Lost.
Kirill, Zindi, and Paige.
So the next day, whenever you wake up, because you wake up late usually, right?
Yeah, it depends on what I have to do, but if I don't have anything to do, and I just came back from a very long trip, I'm not getting up early.
So when you wake up, you find a note on your door saying, "Dear Kirill, I understand that you might not fully comprehend what it is I'm going through at the moment, but once, very long ago, you told me that you would be there when I need you, and that will be some time from now. But for now, I need my time. Please, if you could, take care of Chomgood until I finish what I need to work on. Regards, Beth."
Regards.
You son of a bitch.
Kirill finishes reading it. thought I was done with the enigmatics when I left the dragon. Folds it up,
Step above sincere.
sets it on the desk. And
Regards? Is that better? I thought regards.
Best regards is worse.
You're just right best.
I will. I'll send a message to Zindi and Paige, saying, "Spoke with Benlin. Everything's fine. He just needs a little space right now." And then I will sending to Naya. Holy fuck! Something's going on with Benlin.
Wait, 25
Come home
words.
when you're
Holy
able.
fuck, something's going on with Benlin. No, Benlin.
Come home.
Come home when you're able.
When you are able. So that
I'm concerned.
I'm concerned.
He doesn't have to use all 25.
We could do it the gesture way. Beep boop, ba ba boop.
You pooping?
Okay, Naya.
You can respond to this message.
You can respond to this message. Yeah, you have a room.
Okay, so I would respond, things will be self-sufficient in a few weeks. I suggest we give him some time.
That's it.
Do something sexy.
Then she would still have 5 more.
I love you.
You bitch.
My friend.
No, not pooping.
I think I would continue to leave just like updates on Chompgood as far as notes, and I'll just slide them under the door from there forward. So I'll spend a lot of time working with Chompgood and trying to like train him and gain his trust and be friends and.
And then I'm finished after 7 months, so whenever that is.
Okay. So I think by the time you would be back.
Yeah, so we'll say things were delayed a bit, so it took me the 7 months to get back to Candlekeep. I think I was in regular trying to send letters to you, in regular contact with you about, whatever. Did you, or you literally like nobody even sees you?
I mean, like, if you get up super, super early or stay up super, super late, you might see me return to my rooms. But most days I could probably just sleep underneath the forge because it's also stone.
Okay. And so if we try to like bring lunch to you or something, like we would
I'll
never
say-
be able to find you.
I'll say, like, thank you, and then, like, go back to what I'm doing.
Okay. So maybe then on a week, for a couple of weeks after I get back, I'm just like, I drop by with food, try to just
But you were
say
gone
a
for
few
7
words.
months? Or
Yeah.
you get back at the end of 7 months?
I get back like we'll say like I know it takes you 7 months, like I'm getting back about when you're still in your seclusion.
Okay.
And I'm trying for a couple of weeks to like talk to you, and then what I'm going to do is what I'll say is like you guys wake up, and whenever you wake up, like there's someone in your room packing a bag for you. And when you talk to them or ask them what's going on, they just explain like Naya has planned a vacation and you are to be leaving today on this vacation. So they're to help you get ready. And then
Girl immediately like slaps the hand. I need locale, level of formality, and you are not to touch my things.
okay, sorry. We're starting at the spa up in Silvery Moon, or near Silvery Moon. She says you've been there before. The something Lotus? What is it called? Something's on it.
Great question.
I will like give them a few gold and say apologies for the reaction. I do not like surprises. I wish you the best, and I'm fine packing.
Okay, thanks.
The restful.
The restful Lily, yeah. And then that morning, you find me outside your door, maybe when you're heading to the forge, or like, are you done now?
So
I wanted to line up
finish.
This is after you finish. Like, maybe I don't know what I know you're doing,
So
but
that morning,
okay.
you guys all find wrapped packages with
Oh,
their names on it,
okay.
like outside your door or in your room if I can manage it.
Okay, so can we like? Can I want to be like meeting you that morning too. So like, what if we ran into each
I'm
other?
already gone.
You're already gone. You left
Well,
again.
that's the thing. When I'm finished, I leave.
Okay, so there's no way you're gonna come on this vacation with us. What can I
When you're
do?
planning
Let it
your
ride.
vacation.
What's that?
Just let it ride.
Okay.
There's notes attached with the gifts.
Okay.
Maybe read those.
So it's not so, and you don't want to have a scene where we talk. You want me to find
I
this gift
do, but
after the gift.
after the gift.
Okay. All right. So you guys are find somebody. And also when you're talking and they say, also this was at your front door when we came in. So we all get our gifts.
In Paige's room, and then after he gets told, oh, okay, yeah, no, that all looks good. Pulls out 2 daggers, put those in. Okay, another layer, some clothes on top. Okay, 2 more daggers. And
Hey,
then
Hank, you know Faerun really well. Do you know... I'm sorry. I should
That's okay.
have interrupted. Do you know of any place in Faerun that would be particularly associated with the elemental plane of Earth? I've been like trying to Google it this whole time, and I can't find anything definitive.
I mean,
Can we just
The
say that's like
desert.
a throne of the stone giants or something somewhere?
the freaking Netherese Desert is literally just sand and rock.
Okay.
It's like, no, what's it called? It's in your rock desert. Well, that's a long way away.
I told you I wanted 9 months.
Zimby will wake up and not think anything of having just a random person in her room going through her things. Just like, oh, hello. And then get the explanation, see the gift, just take everything in stride. She's just very almost naive about it and just kind of like, okay, accepting. And then, yeah, I'll open my gift as they pack whatever they think is useful for me.
So in your gift, there is a beautiful tome, and on the cover, inlaid in brass, gold, silver, each one representing one of us, is a kind of like us on both covers. It's the same thing, but it's kind of like that Avengers thing, like we're all like doing something like in a line, and each of us is in a different metal, and then those metals come around to the back to form those metals, and then up the spine and around it. If you spend any time, it's an arcane grimoire.
Yay. Inventory.
I made you the +2 version because I made some other people that same rarity. But it adds, you can add it on D&D Beyond. It's an item you can add, but it adds +2 to your spell attack rolls and saving throw DCs for your wizard spells. And in addition, when you use the arcane recovery feature, you can increase the number of spell slots you regain by 1.
Thank you.
I got something for Bo.
Okay. We keep going.
I asked beforehand.
You said they weren't that game changing. That's game changing, but just keep going. It's fine.
Okay.
Just keep going.
I can do something else.
Just keep going.
I think Kirill, probably right after having that interaction with the person packing for him, like opened up the door to get his paper from outside and trips right over the package, which is a lovely sight for the person that he just berated by being surprised and then just falls flat on his face.
Oh, and the note on yours, Zindi, I forgot the note. The note on yours says, like, just as a thank you for always being the intellect to my instinct.
Oh, it's really sweet. And I'll just set it on my desk.
Yours is a long box, particularly long, but you can open it if you'd
Hence
like.
the tripping.
I'll take it back inside and open it on the bed.
It is a rapier.
Oh.
Takes it out, test the balance.
It has a name along the blade where it says Limerick, and it was a dancing rapier. That's too much.
Beautiful.
Just keep going.
I digs through the packaging to try to figure out why the hell this rapier is thrown up outside of his door.
There is a note from Benlin saying, I know you're going to be incredibly concerned, but I've left to take care of something, and I wanted to leave these gifts for you in lieu of... no, I wanted to leave these gifts for you in case I don't make it back. Take care of the others, old friend.
stabs it into the mattress. And like rushes out the door to find Naya.
Yeah, Paige would, after making sure that he has enough physical daggers, oh, you said a gift. Chase his tail a couple times around, not literally, but like, and then try to find where it is.
Yours, you open up, and it's a particularly nice dagger. It has what did
Just
you
what I
end up with? What was your new last name?
Salvation.
Salvation, yeah.
Because you were sending me letters, so I would have known that. So it's a dagger that has salvation etched into it, and it's a very nicely made magical dagger, a vicious dagger.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up. What's the note say?
The note says, "Paige, I've come to think of you as a younger brother, and I feel like it's about time you stop stabbing people with your mind and learn how to use a real weapon."
What was the
Balance it
day?
by the point. I don't know.
That's fine.
You open yours, and it is a pair of bracers in beautiful gold and silver and platinum. And they depict frolicking women of different races and body shapes and everything, just frolicking free and naked along your arms.
Nice.
And they are
Yay.
bracers of defense.
Nice. Thank you. What's the note say?
The note says, "Naya, you're one of my oldest friends, and I'm sorry I could never..." Sorry, I had all of these in my head, and I didn't write them down. "Naya, you're one of my oldest friends, and I'm sorry I could never match your expectations for my love life. But in the event that I don't make it back, please watch out for Paige for me."
This is what we get for giving you time, Benley? Throw that down and I head for here.
As you're walking to your door, it slams open. Kirill holding the rapier because he ran back after he stepped into the mattress, ran at the door, and pulled it out.
Running.
I think he's already gone. Let's go to his room. So we search for him.
I will-
and he's gone.
I will, as we're walking down like the living quarters, I will message both Cindy and Paige as like, "There's no time to waste. We're going to Benlin's room. I assume you got what he gave."
I also got Bo something.
He's not there.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's. Well, he's been there for a couple weeks.
And Kirill still sends a message to Bo and then realizes that it fails and then continues to walk. Like,
How long does? Oh, message. I'm sorry. I think
Yeah.
it's like sending. Yeah. Nope.
But Bo's okay. Like, it's not like a mysterious disappearance. Like, he just went to Silver Moon again.
He just.
Okay. I just want to make sure, like, we don't have to worry about him.
No. He was like, "I'm leaving. I'll be back."
We just, Bo doing a Boism.
I will sending Bo when we have a moment to pause.
It was a really nice book. I thought it was, "Oh, we're doing this now," and then I'll pop up getting the message.
So yeah, so I would say we look for him, and since he's not here, then we have our we're at the, I don't know, decompressing at the hearth. Or
I knew that I should have worked on
Did you guys go to his room?
yeah, oh, yeah.
So when you go to his room, he has several books out, and like no notes or anything, but like he has books on contacting other planes, Faerun geography, elemental connections to Toril and stuff like that.
Can I do a?
Makes sense.
I'm like, can I do a check to see if I can understand exactly what he's doing?
I mean, it's
I have a feeling.
Yeah. 14 plus 8. So
I don't know if you want to explain it or want me to. Based on the books and stuff that he has, it looks like he's trying to contact an elemental or someone related to an elemental or something to do with that, and possibly either kill it or bind it or do something with it once he contacts it.
Oh, sure.
His father.
His dad's an elemental.
Uh,
I thought his dad was a djinn.
His dad is a djinn?
yes.
Oh, that's right. That's why he didn't like Razreza.
You would know his dad is a Dow.
Same smell.
It's
Why doesn't he trust us with anything? We've been through so much together now.
I
Well, I mean,
don't
to be fair, you did go and marry somebody and you didn't tell us.
Let's
go.
bring that up.
And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry, that actually.
to be fair.
Got, snappy.
I think it's
Started
less a
drinking
matter of him not trusting us and more a matter of him deciding that it's something he must do on his own, which I still disagree with. But I don't think
I
it's
would have liked a wedding invitation, but
Fine. Oh, darling, you would not have enjoyed it.
I've just never been to a wedding
A
before.
royal wedding.
You're not here.
I will sort the books into areas where I feel that Zindi is better on them and I'm better on them, and Zindi's stack is considerably higher. But I have like 3 or 4 of these books.
Like, I've read these.
Wait, did Naya get married?
So it was Candlekeep Deconstruction. It was the episode where you
Okay.
weren't here. She got married, but then it ended abruptly.
Had to
killed her
leave.
husband.
Yeah, she brought back his severed head.
It ended abruptly because she killed him.
Okay.
Was it
So she's a widow.
Noodle Pache, Noodle Face, Noodle
I mean,
Pache?
everyone's got a little praying mantis in them. It's fine.
Drag the books over to the hearth. See if we can figure out where he went.
Want to give me history checks? Or I would even, if you want Arcana.
Do an Arcana check.
Mine are equal.
I can contribute by going and helping cook some food for everybody.
13.
10.
You know that he's looking for someplace that is, or was looking for someplace that is magical and is somehow connected to something with Earth.
Okay.
But it's a very vague list.
And I think
Hopefully
if it's,
that would mean it's a short list.
and maybe that's where my 10 comes in. If this is okay, like I'm just like, it could be this place, it could be this place, it could be this. Like,
And can we say I know some people that I would hire to look into
Track him
his,
down?
yeah, wherever he went. Some magic users that can use magic to track him or something. I don't know.
Give me a D20 roll.
I don't need an answer right now. Like, it can be okay if that takes a while, but it's a 15 on the die. You want me to-
There was a description of someone vaguely like Bentley
okay.
traveling in the northeastern direction.
Okay, great.
I mean, to be fair, that cuts out half of this list.
Sure, sure.
That's true. And I'll start crossing them off.
From the kitchen, you hear that eliminates 3 other directions.
Good point.
If sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to start talking about that vacation again, I guess, unless you have another way to get into it.
If you guys want to try one more time,
Okay.
different, and if one of you wants to help the other one,
I helped someone.
I'll help you. I mean, your
Okay.
Arcana's
Try this one.
I'm cooking.
21.
okay. As you're going through, you see a symbol that in your studies you realize that it's connected to the ancient race of the Netherese.
Oh,
And you know that their demise was greatly connected to the Anurok Desert. And desert, sand, magic, there's a good chance that it's probably somewhere connected to that.
Okay. I'll explain that and share that with the group. So this symbol is it has Netherese origins. I mean, I think this is probably the best lead that we're gonna get.
slaps a map down on the table.
Yep.
That's weeks away. Unless closest major cities. I mean, with a teleportation circle, we could probably cut it down to 2. But that's a huge desert.
It's true.
As you guys are discussing this,
Mm-hmm.
one of the avowed comes up to you. Hello, what are you?
Little busy.
Oh,
I'll kind of elbow you.
Sorry, what can I help you with?
An archmage from the Harpers here looking for some assistance with something, but if you're busy...
Not at all.
Harpers.
Following behind the avowed is a tall female human in flowing robes with a large harp emblazoned across the front of her robes. And she introduces herself as Rylia. It's an interesting map to be looking at.
We have a friend who we are concerned about, and we were trying to narrow down locations as to where they might have decided to abscond to.
He may have some interest in the area.
Nothing to do with Netheries.
Not whatsoever.
So I take it you're indisposed and can't help me with my problem then?
From the kitchen. Yes, we can.
How about we discuss it?
Well, I need help examining a book.
What kind of book?
I can't really discuss it here.
Well, this is where we discuss all of our books. I mean, us.
I need
This
you
group.
to
Okay.
go somewhere to talk about it.
Where would you prefer to discuss it?
Well, my agent who has been working on it is currently at a spa near Silvery Moon, I think it is. It's the Restful Sunflower.
Notice.
Really?
Oh. Yes, you know what?
Rest
We were going to go visit there very soon before all this drama came up.
Cindy, it is. That may actually be one of the best ways to get there.
Of course. Yes, we would love to.
I see.
I mean, we're still going to get our vacation, right? Yes, we can tell.
Well, it's a long journey to where you're going. And it's a long journey to the spa. I was going to offer payment for helping with this task, but I could get you to the desert. And then if you made your way to the spa, if this is important, or reverse that order, or what?
Is
Kill 2 kobolds with 1 stone, as it were.
It's frowned upon these days.
That's true. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Old ways die.
okay. I'm going to try and think like Benlin for just a moment here.
Good luck.
I'm so stubborn and I don't like to listen to anyone.
Please pardon me. This is in no way meant to be disrespectful. Is what you're asking us possibly catastrophic or world-ending?
Not necessarily.
Okay, then I think Desert First followed by Silvery Moon would definitely do the thing.
Is it time sensitive?
No.
Will our packages be honored if we go to different dates?
I will make sure that your packages are honored.
Are these tickets non-refundable?
I will even see to it that my associate arranges that your packages be upgraded.
Excellent. Okay.
Um,
I had to make sure, guys.
My package hasn't been honored in a few weeks.
Clearly, Well, I'm sure they can arrange something.
At the spa.
I had a very package ordering experience and it's very small, which is why I'm not necessarily inclined to immediately head there.
Will you be able to find your way from the desert to the spot?
I think so.
I'm sure we could.
Okay. Well, are you ready now? We can send you now and start casting something.
Let us grab our bags.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Well,
you don't carry your
All your
things
bags
with
are ready, right?
We were in the middle of a lot of things. I think you're still in a dressing room at this point.
Oh, sorry. I just assumed this was your natural. Oh, I will go wait in the
how about you just
the food place.
The cafeteria.
Yes, and
This is our cafeteria.
Yeah, they're in the hearth.
we're in the hearth. I thought.
there's not another food place.
No, this is it. This is the best one.
Give us 4
Oh.
shakes of a lamb's tail. We'll be right back. And I
An
ran out.
adult lamb or a
Four
youngling lamb?
Adult.
One.
One.
I'm running to my room to grab my bag and I'm running back.
No, you're fine. She'll go sit down and stare intently at Chomgood, who's just kind of flouncing around still. Yes, I guess that.
That's not food.
I assumed it was food, young lady.
No. I meant the comp good.
If she's surprised by that, when the animated mulberry bush brings her her meals, she's going to be even more surprised.
No, she's just surprised because there's no one watching it. They let it track it. We run around. Just,
I mean, he's a drake, but
I'll grab a piece of food and just throw it across the room.
he shoots a little bit of acid at it so that it hits the ground sizzling next to all the little sizzle holes and blasts it up.
okay. This is that sort of establishment.
We're very professional, I promise you.
Coming back fully dressed and like armored and with the pack. Okay, plane of standing stones or Etar's looking glass?
Whatever you might recommend.
Well, does your map show if one of them was near any sites or like monuments or?
I mean, the plane of standing. Well, I think they're both monuments. I think more than likely, glasses, shifting of Earth into something else, so that's less likely. Standing stones are what they are.
That's true.
Well, are you ready to?
Sure.
Closes the book, tucks it under my arm.
She has you guys like stand like in a circle, and then just kind of cast, and then just waves her hand, and she's like, "Well, I'm never coming back here."
You're missing out. The food is great. So before we end up going and we're gathered in the circle, I'm grabbing Chompgood.
Okay.
Because we got to take care of Chompgood.
Okay. So Chompgood has come along for the
I
ride.
would have left his baby Bjorn.
Yes, I'm wearing. I will wear.
I don't know
the
if any
baby
of you
gear.
are strong enough, though.
You still have it.
What's his
Probably.
baby meal?
It's his little.
His pouch.
Oh, why would we not be strong enough?
Well,
Because
because
he's
he's
a
not good.
large.
Pretty. I mean, he's small, but he's still.
It's a large, small dragon. Drake. Okay. So
Oh, maybe not. My strength is 10.
it's fine. He can waddle along until he finds Dad.
There we go.
He's been house trained.
I'll explain what's happening to him and Draconic as we're getting ready.
So I think that we are going to meet Benlin in the desert first. So Benlin has traveled to the Anrock Desert and has found a place of magical significance. And if you'd like to switch to map, in 5 seconds we will be on the map that we need to be on.
In 5 seconds.
It's a large map, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
It's so big.
And
That's
if you
what
go
he
right
said.
there,
That's what she did.
we
say.
meet Benlin here.
I don't know how you guys found me, but that was really impressive.
I mean, they haven't met Benlin yet here.
Lovely,
We as the
lovely.
audience meet Benlin here. What is Benlin doing?
I'm setting up everything for my ritual,
Okay.
and I have a ornate brass stoppered bottle, like a Night Dream of Genie, kind of like decanter.
All right. So we will then come
And
to
the vendor assured me that this is something that has sealed him before. But I am not as smart as Indy or Kirill, so I don't know if that is true.
So as you are preparing, we see a group of familiar faces suddenly appear on the horizon here. And they appear on the horizon there.
Oh, look, he's right over there.
And they literally just appear there.
Right, Leah really has a good sense of direction.
She probably scried me.
Do you have a middle name?
No.
Benlin Theobald Ribaldi.
Gibardi.
And
And
Paige
she
just goes,
stands by his pronunciation.
you.
Theobald? Benlin does not look good. He has been like pushing himself like 16-hour days for months.
We come down.
Oh,
We found you.
ow.
The dreamy archmage.
It took me 2 weeks to get here, and then another week to find a caravan that would drop me off near here, and then
Because you came alone.
The dreamy archmage brought us here.
She
And
doesn't think she's being sassy. She's just being accurate. Sorry.
Harper's. We're here because of Harper's.
You know, because we know how to make friends and keep friends.
and we tell each other things.
well, I mean, Naya got married that one time and didn't tell anybody.
Everyone loves bringing that up. It's a social event.
And how did that end?
With beheading.
It was very successful.
With the beheading.
Well, a beheading of the person. Huh? Are you gonna attack me?
Are we
I'm-
attacking him?
I take off a water pouch and hand it over to you. What are we doing?
Is my ritual going currently?
Yeah.
I should really be paying attention. I don't really have time to explain.
You're not doing anything until you tell Chompgood where you've been.
We're in the middle of. He's in the middle of.
I would notice
This could
that,
be
so
bad.
yeah.
This could be bad.
I don't know what's going on besides we're in the desert. It's dry.
Behind you
My
back here,
hair's
water skin, had
frizzy.
like a barrel.
So you look terrible.
And what's Chompgood doing?
Chompgood is stoically ignoring them.
He's in the Bjorn with his head over his shoulder, looking the other
Like,
way.
glances and
It's okay.
licks Kirill's face.
And I'm casting mage armor just because I do.
Did you
I-
guys
yeah, I
not
ready-
get my notes?
I don't know. An action.
It was very clear that you guys weren't supposed to do exactly what
Leah,
you're
did I
doing.
hear that correctly? Right, Leah.
Your note told me that I need to not stop throwing mental daggers and use a real one. How is that clear about anything?
Well, your note was different than their notes.
Oh, so
'Cause I
I get
know-
even worse treatment from you now.
And I like the ritual kind of falters for a second, and I'm like, I can't, and I go back to
You're very close.
Just
to
give him a minute. He needs to finish this, or it could hurt everybody.
I
Hold
will.
on to the mental daggers.
Breathing exercise. In. Nope. Too fast. In. There we go. A little slower.
Oh boy.
I will put a hand on Benlin's shoulder and say, "You said to be there for you," and bardic inspiration.
Cute.
another D10s now.
Yes.
So you also all would have noticed that the area where Benlin's ritual is centered is this rock right here.
Okay.
So
Oh, it's not the big. I thought this was it.
this one?
Yeah, because it looks
we
like a
can
big
make it that one.
obelisk.
Well, the obelisk is toppled, yeah.
Actually, no, that makes more sense. We'll do that one.
Okay.
Move to the other side.
So I'll circle around and try and encircle what it seems like you're to support it from the other side.
Is there a realm where she could like help with the ritual, or
You're too far into it.
No, but what I'd like to do is just in observation, be ready, kind of even, I don't know if I would use my detect magic right now, but I see that you're doing something, so.
So Benlin focuses on his ritual for another minute or two longer. And once the final verse or whatever is spoken, a figure appears. Who dares?
and in Terran, I look up at him and was like, "Forgotten so soon?"
Who are you?
It doesn't matter. And then I like very confidently unstopper the bottle and kind of like shove it at him.
Drinks? Why?
What are you doing?
Supposed to go in the bottle.
I remember you now.
Oh,
Wait, no.
It doesn't matter if you remember me or not. I'm here to put an end to your tyranny.
Well, if it's gonna be that way, roll for initiative. As behind you, out of this rock, is a large earth elemental.
Hi, everybody.
Not yours, I'm sorry. Gave me a natural.
You're welcome. Mine was a 4 before.
There you go.
No, thank you.
Wait, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. Like,
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no!
It's sitting next to Margar that does it.
Sorry.
page.
Who has transferred?
She saps all the positive energy into the dice.
Normally I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to put that
A
in the
7.
universe.
Zuni?
23.
Well, Girl?
6.
Okay.
I'm also 6, but after Carol.
Okay. 9.
9.
Damn it, I'm not attuned yet.
I mean,
So what?
I
This
got them
stuff
right
I got.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You had an hour. You had a couple hours. Like you guys were doing stuff before.
it's
Okay.
I like this name.
That's Naya. So first off is going to be Zinni.
Okay. So this is Dad. Who is this? What is this again? An elemental? Or
This
what
John
it-
here. Yep.
The larger. Okay.
We're here to kill him, right?
No, we have to bind him. If we kill him, he'll just go straight back where he came from.
Okay. So
I wish you would have told me this, because
Right?
I could have taken tighter binding.
I'm like, I think I just got rid of
The
it.
bottle is supposed to do that.
Okay. I'm going to look at him and cast the Jinn on the obelisk, or whoever's on the obelisk. Dow on the obelisk.
Dowdy.
Dowdy. At 3rd level, Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay.
That's just mine.
Talk to me about this. What does it do?
I need an int save.
Oh, you're doing the one on the obelisk or the one on the rock?
On the
The
obelisk,
rock one?
that's what I'm closest to.
Please don't get killed.
Wait, there's 2 now? What happened?
He He turned that rock into an elemental
Oh, okay.
Pulled them up out of the earth.
because he is a powerful
It's
earth
18.
elemental.
You saved. But half psychic damage. And you can't take the reaction until the end of your next turn. Fucking triple one.
Wow.
That would be a bunko if I were playing.
Oh, I can't take reactions.
Okay, hold on. So on a failed save, no. It can, on a successful save, takes half as much damage and suffers none of the spell's other effects.
And how much damage am I taking?
1.
Minimum one, but one.
All right. I'm going to give that to you.
That was half of 3.
Yeah. It was awful.
Okay. Next up, we have Naya.
Oh.
You turn to your bracelet.
Okay, so
Great,
do I
great
I did. Do I get a sense of like we would go for the big guy, right? Cuz okay, I'm going to go for him. So I'm going
They're
to
both large creatures.
I'm a hibbity hop up to the original, I guess the OG,
OG,
one.
okay.
I'm going to do 3 attacks. So that's going to be 14 plus 8, that's 22, and then 12 plus 8, dirty 20. Almost. Man, it's a D8 now. Yes. 8, 12, 13 damage for the first 2 hits. Then I'm gonna do a third one for my bonus. 17 plus 8, that's gonna be like 25. And so then that's gonna be another 4 plus 2, 6 more damage. I'm scanning. Key point: make a Constitution saving throw.
So nice.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you make that. Make another one.
21.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. After Naya, so you moved up here, Naya, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just goes after my turn.
Okay.
The Mr. Elemental here is going to walk up to Benlin and is going to attack.
That is Paige.
And it's Peach. Sorry. 15.
When there's small tokens on the screen, it's difficult.
Would Paige have gotten an attack opportunity?
Moving
How
past
did he
me.
walk around?
He would have walked around.
He could have earthlit too.
Yeah, he would have gone down this way. And then here.
So he's smart.
That is a 21
Yeah.
and a 19.
19 does not.
Um,
So get my shield up for the second one.
That is 9 damage.
Okay.
Non-bludgeon damage. That brings us to Paige.
All right. I think I'm going to probably spend double movement, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have to get to 35, 40 to 45 to be flanking.
Well, so you would have to be. So he has reach. So that's how he's hitting me from there. You would have to be here or here to, and then I could walk over, and then we would be flanking.
You could flank with Curl.
That's what I was
What I was trying to
thinking.
do is flank with Curl. I just don't know if I want to be.
So if you could, you'd have to,
punching
yeah,
range.
1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 25 to get there.
I just don't know if I want to be within his punching range.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do it. Paige has no self-regard. Let's do it.
Okay.
Don't say anything like that.
We're here for Batman.
I very clearly said, "Don't come."
Too bad.
You didn't. You told me to get better. So main hand stab.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to do a sneak attack, hopefully.
You want me to use metal dice now, Dad?
25 to hit. Sweet. So that's 46. That's 8, 12, 14, plus. Give me 1 second.
That's how the 2 looks on that dice. 'Cause they look like that on all the other dice.
Plus 7. 14 plus 7. So 21 damage.
Okay.
No, excuse me. 19 damage. I looked at the wrong number. 21 damage for my first attack. Second attack, I will offhand.
Yep.
Without sneak attack. Sorry. This was the dice from Peter Pepper Pizza that I just wanted so I could roll a big dice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Worth it.
Nat 20.
Woo!
Yeah.
Can I spend 4 of my rogue dice?
Psychic dice.
Psychic dice. Thank you.
Please tell us that it takes psychic damage.
I don't know.
He don't know.
How do I feel after the first attack?
I mean, it's a chunk of rock.
Ugh.
It doesn't bleed.
Ain't giving us nothing.
That's true.
But you did chip some off.
But I
Okay.
chipped some off.
Like
Okay.
I don't know, like
115.
like maybe 17% of it.
Does it look sad?
It looks angry,
It
but it
looks
doesn't look
annoyed.
bad.
I'll pick angry.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna spend 4 of my psychic dice, which are still D8s. I'm sorry, guys. I have so much text to scroll through.
Nope, you're good.
Should show you my character sheet.
Yeah. I'm okay. May I borrow a D8?
Absolutely.
I love
Let's
my
find
dice.
one.
And then she shanks it from him and says, "Absolutely not."
Oh, plus the normal dice that I would roll, which is a D4. This 4. So 12, 15, 18 plus this is 21. It's 25.
Nice.
Well, plus your maximum damage
Oh, plus the maximum damage.
because you just crit.
Because you crit.
Right.
Right. I've got my
The
card.
max was your
32.
other one. The crit was the first hit, right?
No,
No, the
just
crit was the
second.
second.
Oh, it was the second.
Yeah, so it's 32 plus 4, so 36 plus 21.
Yes.
So 57.
57.
57.
Nice.
Now he looks angry. A little sad.
Okay.
Now, how much movement do you have left? You have 25.
5 feet.
So you could. No, you already used
I
your
used my bonus action. However, I do have action surge.
You
Can I?
could use action surge, disengage, and then use your tabaxi to double your movement speed, and then move away from him.
Could. Or I could just use my action surge to swing with my main hand again. I think that's what we're going to do.
That's what Page Salvation would do.
Would do.
Great hero of the tabaxi tribes of the plains of Alaloth.
Knows nothing about. This.
No, I got
Never
letters.
saw.
But not from Page.
Not from Page.
Not Page fans.
26 to hit.
Yep.
So I'm going to spend 2 more of my psychic die. Doop, doop. So it's going to be these 2 plus a d6. Ooh. Max damage.
Happens.
I know that
Dang.
happens. 16, 22 plus the base damage. What did I say that was? 22
Mm-hmm.
plus 5, 27.
What's the damage?
Yeah.
Dang!
Well done.
Talk about chipping away.
Almost
But
80. Over 80 damage on one turn.
I'm gonna rock this bitch.
I'm gonna rock right now.
All right, that brings
Get
us
it?
to
Rock.
cure. Unless you have anything else.
I I don't think I'm ever gonna have a turn like that again. I'm good. I'm
I
spent.
mean, this is the second week in a row you've done over 70 damage in a single
Right.
turn. Let's calm down, okay?
A lot.
I needed that. Thank you.
I need an intelligence saving throw from the Dow.
You're welcome.
From yeah.
Intelligence. Blockhead.
I've got
Fail, blockhead, fail.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so he failed. Come on, dice, roll me my thing.
Rolling, rolling.
So that is. Oh, that is satisfying. 21 damage,
21.
which is fine. That's fine. And he is also muddled in his thoughts for the next minute.
Nice.
During that time, he rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all his attack rolls, ability checks, as well as con saves, and throws to maintain concentration.
Ooh, concept.
Sorry,
Is it-
awesome.
Sorry, con saves to maintain concentration.
Oh.
Sorry.
Minus is a d6
Yes.
from all of his rolls, basically.
Attack
Yes.
rolls.
So that's my action. My bonus action, I take the sword that Benlin gave me and I throw it into the air. It spins, points at the Dow, and flies towards him.
Okay.
And it's going to go on the opposite side of Naya. I do not know whether it can flank or not.
I think we've ruled that inanimate objects cannot fly.
Okay, it's still going to go there. And it is going to attack.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna rock right now. I came
Oh,
to get
he's gonna
down.
rock right
Internationally known.
He is a rock right now.
like there, do you want him directly across from that?
Directly across. That is going to be a 22 to hit
Okay.
for... Oh, yay, max damage. It's an 11 magical piercing.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I did 32. It's something.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's both of my pieces.
Ben.
Benlin. Okay. So Benlin's main concern is making sure his dad doesn't die and get sealed in this bottle. Does he have a feeling of how that would happen? Do I need to make a check?
I mean, based on your research, you've been studying a long time. You know that he has ways of getting away if he wants to. You know that you probably need to get him down lower in hit points
It's
so that he's a little more helpless.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you would make me a history check.
If you just throw the ball at him, he'll be sucked inside.
I don't have enough
Throw the
Pokeballs
ball
for
at
that.
him?
Don't you want to be the very best that no one ever was?
It's one.
Okay. There's something that you're struggling to remember why this bottle isn't working.
Something you're struggling to remember.
So, as a free action, I'm going to toss the bottle to Kirill and be like, figure it out!
My goodness.
Okay? So Kirill has the bottle.
Yes,
Okay.
right now. And then I'm going to bonus action cast Blade Board on myself as my racial ability. And then I am going to cast a 4th level Guiding Bolt at my dad.
Okay.
It's an 11 hit.
Sorry, buddy.
Yep, Bardic.
Oh,
Daddy? Sorry. Daddy? Sorry.
does a 16 hit?
Sorry.
As he summons up a truly prodigious amount of sand and it goes, I guess.
Your father whips his head towards you and just kind of tilts his head, and the sand parts in front of him.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't think this through.
Weak children such as yourself never think things through.
Can I, as a free action for 6 seconds, give him his hints about the bottle so he can try to check? No, it's fine.
I mean, you've already thrown the bottle and
Yeah.
said, yeah, we'll come back to it.
Contextually, I know what it's supposed to do. So I just gotta figure out what.
All right.
Oh, and then if I can move to be within 5 feet of my dad. Right.
So you're going to climb the obelisk?
Naya did.
Right.
I could as well.
Okay.
I would like to
Is
move.
it hard for me to do that?
Mm.
Well, and even with half movement, you still have enough
I was
movement.
gonna say I finally got my.
I'm just making sure you're wanting to climb up the obelisk to get to him.
I want to be within sentinel range of him.
I'm going to move 5, 10,
Oh,
15,
with the earth elemental would attack me.
20 feet.
Yes.
Oh, wait, and you've got Chomp Good that you said goes on your turn if he does anything.
I mean, he's not listening to me right now.
Okay, so maybe he'll just move behind
Are
me.
you sure about that?
What?
That he's not listening to you?
I don't like to throw him into fights. He's such a special baby boy.
He's a baby.
Does a 24 hit you?
Did he minus the D6 or whatever?
This is not.
Elemental. If it uses a resource, I am taking half damage from
Okay.
his attack right now.
23.
Does it use a resource?
We've already gotten past that.
Well, half damage is 11. That's not that bad, right?
Yeah.
Zindi.
So actually, let me back up one. I don't want to be so close, and I wouldn't have. I'd try and get Chomp Good to stay close to me. All right, I am going to look up at the Tao and cast. Okay, can I get? I will say, can I get a Wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
See, this would be better for cutting.
That's what I was waiting for.
What do I minus from saving throws?
Yes. Wait, let me double check.
I think.
I'm sorry.
Just said con saves.
It was con saves in regards to that specific thing.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's attack rolls and ability checks.
So 17.
Yes. I cast Polymorph.
Does he have to maintain concentration on the elemental or no?
Not this one. No.
No, he's summoned.
That makes sense. Because he's a dowdy.
Oh, yeah.
Some Patreon.
I think Dows are some of the, like, I think it's Ifriti and then Dows as far as, like, the power levels go.
Mm-mm.
If it doubts.
Okay.
So I cast Polymorph on the Tao. And he is now a sloth.
Is his name Holly?
I like the Dow becoming a sloth.
Okay.
Something feels right about this.
Yep. Yep, that slow. I love it. What do you get? What do you call a 3-humped camel? Nobody sees you, Toby. Thank you.
Okay.
Funny every time.
There is a sloth on top of the obelisk.
I look down and go, Zindi, did you turn my dad into a sloth?
Yeah.
Good job. How are we doing with that bottle?
I'm not supposed to kill this.
Working on it.
They just like squaring up with the elemental, like, Dad.
That was Kyro's I'm working on it was I'm working on it. Pointing at the elemental.
Oh, at the sloth.
No, the elemental that's in front of me. I'm right in front of a giant elemental. Working bottle.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
I would have dusted the Zindi, but she was on the other side of the.
No, it's I'm here. This is what I came for.
And that's my turn.
Okay. We are on to Naya.
All right, so I'm not going to beat up the sloth, so I will teleport over here next to this buddy. I'm going to do...
Teleport?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
it's
not?
her.
I haven't done it in a while.
She's a
I just
shadow
The
type.
Raven.
That's right.
No, because then it
Blessing of the
transforms
Raven
out.
Queen.
If it gets,
If it gets hurt, it reverts.
oh,
Do 4.
Don't kill the sloth.
Don't hurt the sloth.
Okay, so
So there's a
8 is... So that's 14.
Do you get advantage from being there?
26. I get resistance to all damage.
No, but advantage
This is
because
just
of
how many
Paige.
attacks she's doing.
Oh no, I'm saying like, do you get advantage because you're next to Paige?
Do I get
because I'm blanking.
Don't. I
No,
think you have to be directly across.
Yeah.
I'm in the way. Okay.
So, like, if Paige was here, that would be like,
I think that'd be close enough.
yeah.
That would be flanking, but right now he's only flanking
Yeah.
with Kiro.
Damn it.
Gotcha.
I'll get out of the way next
Okay.
turn. I'm sorry, Naya.
Okay, so 14, 26, 18. This one's cocked. And that one's 12,
2 hit.
11 in my bad.
2 hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8 plus 6, 14 damage, and go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
22.
Cutting words.
Okay. What does it do?
He reduces the die roll by 1d10.
The D10.
Yeah, so -5, so 17.
Still doesn't.
It was worth a shot.
Give me another one.
10.
Yes! He's stunned! That's all.
Okay.
What does him getting stunned by Naya look like?
A rock. It's a rock being, so it's 2 hits and then a little pinky twinkle. I don't know, somewhere.
She does a full Tanya Blaze from Mortal Kombat, does a split and hits it right in the dingleberries.
As soon as I notice he's stunned, Paige is gonna go, cat got your tongue?
Cat. More like elf.
I don't
I
know
can see.
what sound an elf makes.
All right. So it is Stony McStonerson's turn, and he is stunned. So,
Naya makes a lot of sounds.
You just kind of.
Grumbles.
Surprised he's not immune to stuff.
You think.
Yes.
Paige.
There are beings that are immune to stun?
There's a lot, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, we have.
Other stuff.
I have not run into one of them yet. So,
It's great for bards because a lot of things are also immune to charm.
nice.
Well, he's stunned. What does it look like then for me to attack him?
You have advantage.
But it's not as good
Roll
as paralyzed,
those
so it would be
dice.
automatic crits, but
I'm not complaining. So 11 plus 7, 18 to hit him?
Yeah.
Cool. That first one is going to be sneak attack.
God damn. It was rolling so well the other night.
12 plus 3 is 15.
Ooh, double ones is nice.
Okay, what did I? 15, 17. 5 is 22.
22.
I'm gonna casually pull my hand away and go, and then attack with the other, with the offhand. That offhand is a 19 to hit.
oh, did the sloth take his attack of opportunity when Naya ran away?
I teleported.
Oh,
Can't have it.
Yeah.
it's a racial ability. Yeah.
4 more damage.
Yep.
I'm done spending the extra dice because we're gonna have to fight.
4 plus your dex mod.
Oh yeah, my dex one. So 9 total. I was looking at the strength one, not the dex one.
Okay. Anything else?
I use my bonus action. Do I need to move anywhere? I'm gonna move up so as to flank with Naya.
Flankety flankety.
Okay.
I guess here.
It doesn't really matter.
Either one of
One
those,
of those
I
two,
think.
yeah.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna give a little.
A little bit of sand dribbles from its
Oh,
side.
And then that's my turn.
Carol.
I'm going to step away now that he is stunned. And then I'm going to roll. I'm going to yell across at Zindi. I may need your help. There's a thing. We have to figure out what it does and how.
okay.
And I guess, would it be an Arcana check to try and figure it out, or would it be something else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I assist from where I
A little too far.
am? Okay.
Have you considered this?
Oh, I have my full movement, so let me see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6.
5, 6. I can get to here.
Within 10.
Does that help?
Can I now help?
Make the roll.
Okay.
What if I forego, if that's my reaction?
Make the roll.
14.
So 19.
Okay.
I'll give you +5 because you're close.
Okay.
You can hold it up and you can see it. You know that you need to be within a certain distance to get this to work.
Okay.
And he also needs to be close to dying, but not actually dead.
Keep him a sloth!
Okay.
And then my bonus action, my sword's gonna come over here. And he gets advantage because it's stunned, right?
Yeah.
My sword is apparently a boy.
Okay.
And with a name like Limerick.
That'll be a 22 to hit.
Let me limit that, Rick.
Or
She hadn't decided to stay there, so I could have taken that spot. So fine.
he's floating in the air. You can still stand under him. So that'll be a 22 to hit for 8 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's magical, right?
Yes.
Magical poking damage.
Yes. I do like the idea of a rapier just like
Tick, tick, tick.
just pieces of rock flying off.
As you guys have been hitting it, rocks have been flying off, sand has been coming out. Like
Okay.
it's starting to crack. It's not looking good.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Finland.
One thing that I was reading with polymorph, so he takes the HP of the sloth, and only if he reverts to, if he goes down to 0, it's kind of like my
Wild shape.
my wild shapes, will he revert back to form? So
So I can skewer him.
we can very gently poke at him.
I don't know if the bottle will work on a sloth. Will it work on a sloth?
I don't know! But it's worth a shot!
You came all the way out here without knowing all the details.
The guy was very confident at the store.
I'm so Finland.
You hear in the back of your mind,
Bonus action Hunter's Mark, the Earth Elemental.
okay.
That rocks.
Probably use a first level spell, not a fourth level spell.
Just like that.
Meth rocks.
Geology. So like OG.
Yeah.
Oh, geology.
And then I will. Should I leave the sloth? Yeah, it's fine. I will move to underneath the sword.
Such as the Earth, Finland's being really flat about this.
I don't get that joke.
I like that.
The 13 hit?
No, it's not.
Well, I'm really glad you guys came because I can't do anything.
He wanted to do
While you
suicide.
move, just because it's your dad, does a 10 hit you?
No. Does the sloth go?
He tries.
Like as you after you are like already where you're at, that's when it goes and like
I do have.
And then if Chunkud decides to help me, he can, but it's up to him.
Do you ask him to help you?
I don't, because I feel like he's mad at me and I don't want to put him out or put him in any danger.
Okay.
Deal with the sloth. I do have my claw attack, which is just a D4.
But we don't know how much HP a sloth has. Because there's a lot of animals that have literally 1 HP.
We'd like unarmored
So try the
strike.
bottle on him now, right? Or
Yeah.
you need him,
Just
or
hit him
do we?
with the bottle
He needs
twice.
to go back to being the elemental close to death.
I'm thinking if we just kill the elemental and we just have him to deal with, then we can
Well,
like
because polymorph's an
test
hour,
it or
right?
whatever.
An hour
So once we
concentration.
take care of the big guy, we have time.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to him and poke the bottle at the sloth.
That's my turn.
Okay. Now,
Oh, okay. 3 attacks. I'll go ahead and take advantage. I think I feel. Wow. Okay. So 6 plus 8 is
14.
14. That probably doesn't. 14 plus 8 is going to be 22. And that's nat 20. So, yeah. So, what was it? 14,
2 of those hit.
22, and nat 20. Okay. 2 of those hit. Okay. So then we do 4 plus 1. 5 for 1 hit. Then we're going to do max damage. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus a roll, 12 plus 4, 16, plus 3 more, 19 damage.
How do you kill it?
Yes. Just kind of like a palm straight to the chest, and it just explodes.
I really hope that wasn't a cousin or something.
Are we out of combat since the sloth is okay?
Nope. Oh well, that I won't take another
I mean-
hit at the slot. No. I will hold an action. Or
I mean, he's technically
Do I have
blocked for the
action? No,
next
I don't.
hour.
Right.
As long as I can hold concentration, yeah.
Yes.
Unless he like, throws himself off.
No, it makes sense.
I mean, don't give me ideas, real. I will say we're pausing combat.
Okay.
I will
We're going
walk.
to keep the same initiatives
Got
if
it.
something happens, but
Going to walk over to Cindy and hand you the bottle.
I'm going
Okay.
to walk over to the bottle angrily and then cast detect magic, and we're like, "What's wrong with it?"
Can I do an arcana check?
yeah.
26.
You know that you need to be within 10 feet of him,
Okay.
and that he needs to be in his true form
Okay.
and pretty low in HP.
Okay.
He needs to be pretty close to death.
We have to be within 10 feet. He needs to be in his original form, and he's got to be near death's door. So the sloth form gave us some time, but we need to be ready to hit him with everything we've got.
Is anyone else taking damage?
I have not.
Nope.
And I'll hand the bottle back to Benman.
I'm going to march up to Sloth Dad and kind of hold him so that he doesn't hurt himself.
Like, have you seen them helping sloths across the road and they do this flying Superman thing?
I
Trying
tried-
so hard.
I did find a stat for Sloth.
I know I have it.
Okay.
Yay!
That's why I rolled, because I know what to do with it.
With polymorph, damage carries over, correct?
Yes.
So we can do an insane amount of damage while it's still sloth. At least some of it will carry
One
over.
time.
It's a start.
I can.
Also, cast kidneys.
Okay.
Should I cast Disintegrate?
That seems extreme. I think
You
we can.
know a spell called Disintegrate? How long have I been gone?
I spend a lot of time in the library.
Oh, did you like the book?
It was lovely. But that's beyond the point right now.
I mean, that might be our best bet. I was going to say that Paige could hit it, but I think Disintegrate might actually do more, which is surprising.
10d6 plus 40.
Whoa.
But the problem with
Yeah.
disintegrate, if it kills him, doesn't it turn him to dust?
Yes.
Well, I guess that's fine then.
I guess that's
right.
On a failed save, the target takes the target disintegrates, and if this damage leaves it with 0 HP.
I see no issue with that. It'll be closure for Benlin. I say out loud so Benlin can hear.
Oh, so we're not trapping it in the bottle. We're just disintegrating.
No, I would like to trap it in the bottle because I can guarantee that he's out of the picture. Because so in my research, unless I went to the elemental plane to fight him, which seemed stupider than what I'm currently doing, he can't die here, as far as I know. If he dies here, he just goes back.
And just disintegrate, truly kill
I
him.
don't know.
Well, I think we're just trying to do an exorbitant amount of damage with it, not kill him.
It's the strongest thing I know.
When I can bless us all, so everybody's blessed, but that only lasts a minute, so I want to make sure we're ready. Does anyone else have anything they want to do to buff?
I'm going to pull out the physical daggers, realizing that this is a highly magical being from different planes.
I'm going to give you another inspiration since you have the bottle.
Which that lasts 10 minutes, so we might wait
Yeah.
on that as well.
Guys, we only have another 57 minutes of polymorph.
Does anybody want a snack?
I'm a little parched. Quite dusty as I start to...
I'll hand you the water skin.
I'm holding my scruff sloth father in front of me.
We're doing this specifically to fuck with him.
Everyone's limbering up.
Well, so when you get polymorphed by polymorph, your intelligence becomes that of a sloth.
Correct.
So he won't remember any of this, I don't think.
Uh-huh.
He might remember it, but right now he's stupid. So I know he
Thing we
hates
need
me.
is a really angry Dow I'm angry at me. That'd be bad if he
To be honest, I didn't want you guys to get involved because if I failed, he was probably gonna hunt everyone I've ever known and loved down and kill them. So if he
so
didn't
it
know,
was inevitable then.
Child's play.
well, but he doesn't know. I assume that's what I'm saying. If you were here, never mind.
If we can find you in a desert 1,000 miles away,
How did you do that again?
Again, the dreamy archmage.
you left a lot of books on your bed.
We're pretty smart on
I like books.
But I mean, the Anorok Desert is huge.
We narrowed it down based on glass is corrupted earth, pillars of stone are pure earth.
But even the pillars of stone is still miles and miles. How did you appear right next to me?
That was the dreamy
Dreamy
archmage.
archmage.
Is she waving?
No, she's gone.
Okay,
She sent you guys.
got it.
And
No
she
one
went
has
home.
Anything else they want to
Steve
do
Drake.
before we enact this plan? No other concentration spells we want to set up? Nothing?
I
You know-
don't have anything.
If
I
I,
would
could
like to-
get any help just making sure that it hits him.
I would like
I
to
can bless.
make it a point that I don't move at all for 6 seconds before we do whatever we're doing. Just to make
Okay.
sure I have all my movement.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't use your tabaxi movement yet.
I know, I'm just calling it out anyways.
Do you think haste would help, Naya? Haste?
I mean, I could definitely use it.
It's a good one. Love haste.
Paige limbering up,
Haste.
stretching his knees out.
So as you do haste, that has a similar duration. I will cast bless on everybody.
Which is a D.
It's a D4 to attacks and ability checks.
Is disintegrate an attack or a save?
It is. Well, it's an attack, but he gets a save.
Sorry, attacks or saving throws. You can add a D4.
Fantastic.
I don't know if that was a waste of a 4th level spell, but
I'm using a 6th level.
well, but bless is a 1st level spell to cast it on all of us at once. I have to cast
Got
it.
it.
Look, we're just gonna go from this encounter straight into the story and then be not well rested with all of our burnt
Exactly.
spell slots.
He's going to a spa. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, we should expose of this sloth. I would very much like to go get pampered.
Spa.
And I have somebody I'd like to talk to.
Oh, our vacation, darling. This is really the main reason we followed you.
To
You need to go
take
on
me
vacation.
You're going on vacation.
You were working a very long time. You needed a break.
Yes.
Cindy and I
Is
are
this the
getting
vacation
We should
that
reconnect as a
Kirill got
family.
the?
No.
We need to reconnect as a family.
Oh, wait, I've got to
I'm
concentrate.
tired.
Hold on.
We don't talk about.
So I will just hold my dad out to the side.
Not just sit him back down. He's not going to go anywhere fast.
And then resummon my hammer.
I am gonna move the sword over here so it's close to him.
And whoever
Let's
has the
take him
bottle
off the dais.
off the plinth or off the.
I'm going to take him out of the magical plinth that you created for him.
So he needs to be in there in the ritual that you summoned him. Okay.
I'll be with whoever's holding the bottle.
Someone needs to be within 10 feet of him.
Do I feel like this bottle is going to require like a Arcana check to use?
No.
Okay. Because like because it should go to somebody else.
So I was going to
otherwise,
say,
'cause I'm
maybe
the
I would
literal worst
have
in the party.
known or learned that if
Okay.
I was when I did my.
Okay, so Benlin's within 10
somebody
feet.
needs to be within 10 feet of him with the bottle.
If anything, you realize that it's probably best for Bedlin to hold it because he's so attached to it. And it's
Bedlin.
more likely that it's going to function because he's put so much effort into it.
Yeah. So making sure that Benlin has the.
Is everybody happy with their positioning?
Now you want to be flanking?
I just need to be
Yeah,
within
that sounds
60 feet.
Paige, you want to stay off and throw or?
No, because I don't know if my psychic daggers are gonna do anything.
As you guys are prepping for this,
Did you look up the stats for your vicious dagger?
Mm-hmm.
as you guys are prepping for this, Chompgood comes around, bumps his head into your leg, licks
Little
it,
guy.
and then sits over here
Bite your cast before you hit
and
it.
just stares at you.
Little bite to remind you that I'm out of you.
Well,
He licked it.
Oh,
I don't have. I turned to him and was like, I just cast Bless, buddy, or we would have a conversation. I'm sorry.
Do you speak Draconic?
Yes,
Right.
that was in Draconic.
Fine. Don't get yourself killed.
Oh.
To yell at you later.
It wasn't my intention, but best laid plans.
Does this mean that since this is your father and you are my father,
Yes,
I
this is
will
your,
have to do this to you someday?
You said yes already.
yes. When I am old, please trap me in a bottle magically.
Must make plans.
Can I be flanking with
Or you are already.
Oh, this is my sword.
maybe flanking with a sword?
Eternal serve,
It
actually.
won't give you
I was going to say you
I
don't
know.
flank with the.
I know, it just
But-
looks pleasant.
If you were on either of these two, you would be
He
flanking.
just wants symmetry.
Oh, then I'll go next to Naya then, because I'm still mad at Benlin.
Wolf.
I love how when everyone else has emotional moments, they are immediately forgiven.
We've been giving Naya.
Everyone.
Left us to die.
We've been giving Naya shit this whole time.
All
We
right.
just casually bring it up.
Everyone went to go meet my family besides Ben.
Right.
All right. So, what
The casters stand off to the side.
are we doing?
So we cast Bless, we cast Haste. Neither of you had anything to do. Do you guys want to like ready attacks or something?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, already a main hand attack.
But
If he doesn't get dropped by the
don't X me out.
disintegrate.
Sorry, I always think that it gets rid of.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not dead.
Who's hasted?
Bentley.
Benlin.
Is there a reminder if we turn on the fan for a little?
Yeah. Sorry, I turned it off because it was cold. Now it's warm.
Before.
I know. And now I took
And
the
then-
bottle off, and now
You're going to.
Disintegrate.
Is it an attack roll or a save?
It's an attack roll.
It's a save.
I'm doing like the
It says
MMA
casting
fighter
time
thing.
one action, so I take an action, so I don't have
It's
to.
an action to cast it, but the attack
Okay.
is a save. Not
Did
So-
you make the save in his current form?
He does. He does.
You made the save?
No, he makes. I'm saying
Oh.
he was like.
Yeah.
He makes it as a sloth.
makes
He makes
of
it
a
as a
sloth.
sloth. Okay.
Which is much better
Does the
than as the
bless?
jab.
Does the bless help me at all?
Not in this situation.
Okay, then I'm sorry.
Well, it lasts for a minute. So.
Okay. So I need a dex save from the sloth. How dexterous is a sloth?
9.
It does not save.
Okay.
10d6 plus 40. 4, 5, 6,
Rolling,
7,
rolling.
6, 7. I keep dropping them all. Hold on.
There's 2 more.
Okay, that's 4, 3,
Margar has finally realized why you play wizards.
3, and 4. Okay, those are mine. 2 of these are mine. Oh,
Please don't kill my dad. I just want to trap
Okay,
him for all
hold on.
eternity.
Take your lowest 3 and re-roll them if you would like. It's up to you.
Lowest 3, lowest 3.
barely, but better. Okay. $30, $35, $36, $76.
Founding of our nation.
76 total.
76 damage total.
Nice.
Okay. You hit the sloth.
I hit the sloth.
A cloud
Right.
comes up around it as the sloth disintegrates, and Daddy pops back.
And then takes 70 plus damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But he's still there?
Mm-hmm. Your dad's a Dow.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Like, I didn't even buff him. Sorry, he's a Dow.
Is this like new like gay slang that we're learning right now? Like, ooh, he's a Dow.
All right, so the ready to attacks go off.
Yes.
Are they still with the
We'll go initiative.
How
So
bad does my dad
that was
look?
Indy.
That was me.
So Naya. He's bloodied.
Oh, 2 17s. That's funny. Plus 8, 25. Plus 4, 8 damage.
Okay.
Get it, guy.
Well, let's wait and see how bad he looks this time.
Paige.
I mean, technically we said they ready their attack, so they
I
would have gotten
they
it
all
at the
got.
same time, yeah.
I'm just doing initiative order.
Am I doing sneak attack?
Yeah, it's a ready to attack and you have advantage on it.
So you can sneak attack on every turn. So that means on your turn you can sneak attack once. On the Dow's turn you can sneak attack once. So
Okay. So, but right now I have advantage on the ready to attack.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Good.
I had to legitimately ask because I don't know he's a Dow. He's a Dow.
He's touching down.
Oh,
Every time.
weird. 6, 8, 10, 15.
Yes.
No,
Did you
not
use your vicious
psychic.
dagger?
No, because I don't know how it works. I'm just gonna do a regular dagger.
15 total.
15 total.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is still up. Hero.
I didn't have a ready to attack.
Did Valen have a ready to attack? Okay.
In case I
He is-
needed to use the bottle or something.
He is not looking good.
Did I get a sense of how bad he needed to be?
That's what I'm trying to.
Okay.
And then, like, what kind of Pokeball do we have to use?
It's
This
that
is
bottle.
minimum Ultra Ball.
My dad's fat, a heavy ball.
He is not quite there,
Okay.
but he's close.
Little more, guys. Little more.
He's getting close. We're working him. We'll get him there with teamwork.
Okay, so we're back to initiative order. So Naya. Or, I'm sorry, Zindi.
Cindy. Okay.
Do it again!
I can't disintegrate again. I will. What else was I thinking?
Oh yeah, just gonna do it again.
He's close already.
I can't.
Don't disintegrate
Yeah,
him.
you can do it.
I'm out of spells. I'm out of 6th level
You know what
spells.
might actually be perfect right here?
Firebolt.
A
Magic
firebolt
missile.
or a magic missile.
Don't tell you how to do your turn.
I was thinking of doing either a magic missile or where'd it go?
Just hit him really hard with your spell book.
Yeah.
And fuck you too.
Okay.
Because I'm worried that if he gets a turn, he can
Yeah.
escape.
Right. So, oh gosh, I had a thought.
God, think about Zindi
All right.
first joining the party.
Flame.
And now she's casting Disintegrate.
I don't want to kill him, but I'm now going to cast Immolation. Is that too much?
I mean, I was thinking magic missile, but immolation is also a spell.
Zindy's gonna cast what Zindy's gonna cast.
Yeah.
Immolation. Casting Immolation. I need another deck save from him.
12?
No.
Immolated.
8 more D6. I know.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot for 6 seconds, guys. Okay. 8, 10, 16, 18 damage.
What does that look like?
And don't tell me I killed it.
What does your spell look like?
Okay, so Immolation. I am. Can I do it? Because is it a concentration? It's a concentration spell, but polymorph is gone, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, sorry. Talking through my process. Okay, so I wave my hand in a circular motion in front of me as a spark of flame comes from the middle of my hand and at the same time starts wreathing flames around the Tao and envelops him and almost seems to make the top half of him look like it's on fire. Just like envelops in flames.
We are down to him since he never got a turn. It was right after Zindy. But he looks at you, goes to pick up his maul that he had resting on the ground because he couldn't hold it as a sloth.
Yeah.
And as he goes to swing it, he stops, turns and looks at Benlin, and starts to disintegrate into sand.
Whoa.
That is then swept up into the bottle.
Whoa.
And once the last grain of sand gets pulled into the bottle, what does Benlin do? The bottle shakes violently
3
and
times.
feels like it's going to drop out of your hand. And then stops.
Do, 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 do.
Benlin immediately falls to his knees, and it's just like the bottle kind of like rolls from his grasp, and he just kind of like.
No!
The bottle starts hopping.
Hero snaps it off his hand.
The bottle has, I'm just going to do this, it has a like dark red glow, like sand is like swirling around in there. It looks very angry.
Now what are we going to do with that?
I kind of fall into the sand, just kind of on my butt.
How you spent, darling?
I just,
Pats in his head.
I've never hurt something that much on purpose.
If it makes you feel any better, he's done worse to a lot more people.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't do this without a good reason, Benlin. It's just,
And you didn't kill him. He's just contained now.
maybe we take him back to Candlekeep.
Oh, this bottle's never leaving our side ever again.
Okay.
Excellent. I think we can still make some of our services.
Original
Benlin
appointment.
just passes the fuck out.
Benlin, please.
Carol starts drawing a teleportation circle and gets us ready. Everybody come in. Everybody come in.
So, with you drawing the teleportation circle, getting everyone in, that's what we're going to end tonight.
Whew.
Thank you guys for a doozy. It was a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I'm sorry we didn't get to start your
good.
actual.
Talk about an after party. I don't have our patron list up because I don't know where I put it.
That's okay. We are always happy to talk about our patron list because we care about them so much that we have their names written in a bunch of
To
places.
be honest, I feel like Coulter has them memorized. It's just,
Sparky does,
you know,
yeah.
I'm interrupting it. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
interrupting.
that's totally
it's
okay.
fine.
No.
You go ahead and recite it from memory.
Yes, of course, from memory. Sparky, Dossivid, Daniel, Rio's mom, Alistair, Sean, Rockelman, Death's Grasp, Eric Fox, Meepo, Dream Lover, and Duke Rellan.
And that's just the pace that you talk all the time.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that head movement is just,
Natural.
I like to flow with these guys.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know he hasn't been the same since his head injury.
But thank you guys. As always, like us on YouTube, follow us there. If you listen to the podcast, let us know. Reach out, Discord, Patreon, all that good stuff. If you have questions, stuff you want to see, let us know. And thank you for watching. Have a great night.
And with that,
Eventually.
Oh yeah.
eventually.
Yes.